Welcome to Sheikh Hamdan's fans official channel. Stay updated on the latest news and insights into the royal family dynamics. Today, we're excited to share a special treat with you, the English translation of Sheikh Hamdan's romantic poem, Only You and Me, which he shared on his Instagram account. Dive into the heartfelt words and emotions of this captivating poem. Stay connected for more exclusive content. Get ready to be moved by the beauty of Sheikh Hamdan's poetry. I got a notification on my phone, and my heart skipped a beat as I saw the name flash on the screen. It was a message from a blast from the past, someone I hadn't heard from in ages. The sudden contact left me both surprised and intrigued. As I opened the message, I was curious about what could have prompted her to reach out after such a long time. The words on the screen took a moment to sink in, and when they did, I felt a mix of emotions. She wanted to attend my wedding, which seemed ironic given the context. Just hours before receiving her message, I had made a public statement about not inviting her to the celebration. The timing and nature of her request added complexity to an already delicate situation. I took a moment to reflect on the past and the journey that had brought me to this point. Life had taken different paths for both of us, and this unexpected message was a reminder of how connections from our past can resurface in unexpected ways. I pondered the best way to respond, considering the history and the current context. The decision on how to proceed would require careful thought. It was essential to balance the past relationship with the present circumstances. I would need to consider the potential impact of my response, not just on our personal dynamic but also on the relationships I had built since then. The path forward would depend on finding a balance between being respectful and honoring my current commitments. In situations like these, clarity and empathy are key. A thoughtful response would be necessary to navigate the complexities of past and present. The goal would be to communicate in a way that is both honest and considerate, acknowledging the past while being mindful of the current reality. Finding the right words would be crucial in addressing this unexpected development. The sudden message from her brought back a flood of memories, forcing me to reevaluate the past and present. Our complicated history had left its mark, and I had made peace with the fact that she wasn't a part of my life anymore. But now, with my wedding looming, her desire to attend stirred up a mix of emotions. I wondered if she had seen my video and felt hurt by my words. The thought of her wanting to be there made me uneasy, not just because of the ceremony itself, but also because of the memories and feelings that would resurface. As I sat down to process my thoughts, I couldn't help but think about the complexities of our relationship. We had loved deeply, but our connection was also marred by disagreements and conflicts. Letting go had been a difficult process for both of us, and now, with her wanting to attend my wedding, I felt torn. Part of me wanted to be gracious and respectful, while another part of me felt that it was too late for this kind of connection. I thought about all the times we had tried to work things out, all the efforts we had made to salvage our relationship. But ultimately, we had grown apart, and I had moved on. Now, with my wedding approaching, I had to consider what her presence would mean for me and my partner. Would it be a chance for closure, or would it reopen old wounds? I knew I had to tread carefully, weighing my feelings and the potential impact on my relationships. As I pondered my next steps, I realized that this unexpected message had given me an opportunity to reflect on my past and my present. I had to consider what I wanted for my future and how this situation fit into my broader life narrative. It was a complex and delicate situation, and I knew I had to approach it with thoughtfulness and care. The memories of our past lingered, a complex mix of pain and regret. Both of us had been hurt, and the wounds still felt raw. As I looked ahead to my wedding, I yearned for a celebration that was pure joy, untainted by the ghosts of our tumultuous history. Inviting her would introduce a tangled web of emotions, threatening to upset the harmony I sought. I was acutely aware that her presence would stir up a maelstrom of feelings, potentially reigniting old flames of regret and sorrow. The thought of confronting those emotions made me hesitant. I wondered if it would be a step backward, undoing the healing that had taken place. The prospect of reopening old wounds, ones that I thought had finally begun to close, filled me with trepidation. Beyond my own feelings, I considered the impact on my loved ones. My friends and family had been pillars of support throughout my journey, and I knew they harbored their own sentiments about her. I wanted my wedding to be a time of unbridled happiness for all of us, a celebration of love and commitment. The last thing I wanted was for anyone to feel uncomfortable or uneasy. I knew that her presence would require a delicate balance, one that I wasn't sure I was ready to navigate. As I weighed my options, I realized that this decision went beyond just my own feelings. It was about creating a joyous and memorable experience for everyone involved. I had to consider the potential ripple effects of my choice, ensuring that my wedding day would be a time of love, laughter, and celebration, rather than a revisitation of past. The prospect of inviting her to my wedding brought a wave of uncertainty. I envisioned the potential tension that could arise, the worried glances and whispered conversations that might follow her presence. My special day was meant to be a celebration of love and commitment, not a platform for revisiting past conflicts or unresolved emotions. I had always strived to keep my life simple and drama-free, and this invitation felt like a hurdle to overcome. As I pondered the decision, I realized that it required careful consideration and introspection. I needed to understand her motivations for wanting to attend and be honest about my own feelings. Was her desire to attend driven by a genuine interest in celebrating my happiness, or was there something more complex at play? Perhaps she wanted to reconnect or rekindle old feelings. Whatever her reasons, I knew I had to communicate clearly and kindly with her, while also being true to myself. I thought about the potential impact on my wedding day and the people closest to me. My new family deserved a peaceful and joyful celebration, free from unnecessary stress or tension. I was determined to navigate this situation thoughtfully, prioritizing their feelings and well-being. In the end, I decided to approach the situation with empathy and honesty. I would express my feelings and concerns to her, while also being respectful of her perspective. By doing so, I hoped to find a resolution that would allow us to part ways amicably, without causing unnecessary drama or discomfort. As I navigated this complex situation, I realized that it was an opportunity for growth and self-reflection. I had to prioritize my own emotional well-being and make decisions that aligned with my values and priorities. By being true to myself and communicating clearly with others, I could ensure that my wedding day would be a joyous and memorable celebration of love and commitment. The thought of my wedding day fills me with immense joy and love. I envision a celebration that overflows with happiness, surrounded by the people I care about most. As I consider my guest list, I want to ensure that everyone feels welcome and included. My fan, who has been a constant source of support, is certainly someone I value and appreciate. However, I'm also mindful of the potential dynamics at play. I want my wedding to be a beautiful memory for everyone involved, a day where love and joy are the only emotions that matter. I'm hesitant to invite her if there's a chance it might create an awkward situation or make her feel uncomfortable. I prioritize the happiness and well-being of my guests, and I wouldn't want anyone to feel out of place on what should be a joyous occasion. As I weigh my options, I'm reminded of the importance of kindness and compassion. I want to handle this situation with care and sensitivity, ensuring that everyone feels respected and valued. Whether or not I decide to extend an invitation, I hope that our friendship can withstand the outcome and that we can continue to support each other in the years to come. Ultimately, my goal is to create a wedding celebration that's filled with love, laughter, and warmth. I want my guests to feel cherished and appreciated, and for the day to be a testament to the power of love and connection. By being thoughtful and considerate in my decision-making, I hope to create a truly unforgettable experience for everyone involved. The comfort and happiness of my wedding guests are of utmost importance to me. As I ponder the guest list, I'm acutely aware that inviting someone is a meaningful gesture that conveys care and appreciation. If I were to invite my fan, it would signify that she holds a special place in my life. However, I'm also mindful of the potential implications of extending an invitation to someone who may not be as close to me. I strive to be considerate of everyone's feelings, weighing the potential impact of my decision. I wonder if she would feel honored to celebrate with me or if she would feel out of place. The timing of this decision is crucial, as wedding preparations are moving forward rapidly. Invitations need to be sent, and arrangements need to be made. I'm torn between wanting to make the right decision and avoiding any potential hurt or discomfort. If I do decide to invite her, I want to ensure that she feels welcome and appreciated. A last-minute invitation could feel rushed, but not inviting her at all could lead to disappointment. It's a delicate balance, and I want to navigate it with empathy and thoughtfulness. As I deliberate, I'm reminded that this decision is not just about my fan, but also about the kind of wedding celebration I want to create. I envision a joyous and inclusive atmosphere, where everyone feels valued and cherished. Whatever decision I make, I hope it will reflect my appreciation for the people in my life and contribute to a memorable and happy celebration. As I stand at this crossroads, I'm seeking guidance on a matter that's close to my heart. I'm eager to make a decision that truly reflects my feelings and values. To do so, I'd love to hear from my fan, who has been a constant source of support and encouragement. Understanding her perspective on this situation would be invaluable in helping me make up my mind. If she's been looking forward to celebrating with me, that would certainly weigh heavily on my decision. I want to be thoughtful and respectful of her feelings, ensuring that my choice is considerate of her emotions. By reaching out and asking for her thoughts, I hope to gain a deeper understanding of what this invitation would mean to her. I'm excited to hear her thoughts and opinions on this matter. Her insight will undoubtedly help me navigate this decision and ensure that my wedding celebration is a joyous and meaningful occasion for everyone involved. With her input, I can move forward with confidence, knowing that I've made a decision that aligns with my values and priorities. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. Your support and encouragement mean the world, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts on this matter. Together, let's make this wedding celebration a truly unforgettable experience.